Hi, my name is Wayne Knapp. I'm the Safety Administrator for the Presbyterian Church of Queensland, and this is a safety presentation prepared for the Millerran Presbyterian Church. In this presentation I'll look at the location of the firefighting equipment, the use of the firefighting equipment, the escape routes, exits and assembly areas, and finally the evacuation procedure itself. Firstly, the fire extinguisher in the church is located in the vestry, which is accessed through the right door of the pulpit. This fire extinguisher is a powder extinguisher and is used by removing the extinguisher from the wall, pulling the pin, which is this pin here, pointing the nozzle at the base of the fire and squeezing the trigger. When the trigger is squeezed, the powder will come out of the nozzle and aim the powder at the base of the fire, sweeping gently until the fire is extinguished. Moving on to the escape routes and exits and assembly areas. There is an exit available at the rear of the church, and that's accessed by going down the stairs and then turning either left or right and going out onto the footpath on Campbell Street. If you're in the church, exit is obtained by walking down the aisle to the foyer of the church, turning right and walking out onto the footpath, or by turning left at the foyer and coming out onto the wheelchair ramp, then turning right, going out onto the footpath, then turning right on the footpath and walking down about 50 or 60 metres past the Freemasons Hall, and there's a small hall in front of the Freemasons Hall where there's a grassy area in which to assemble. The exit from the hall is similar, exiting through the door, which you can see. There's two doors there. Then walking alongside the church and again out onto the footpath and down to the assembly area past the Freemasons Hall. In the event of a fire, there are a number of things which need to occur, which leaders need to be aware of, and I'll just run through the evacuation procedures now. If you're the first person to locate a fire, alert the group leader, and only if it is safe to do so, attempt to put out the fire. Remember to make sure you have an exit path clear before you try to do so. On hearing the evacuation instruction, immediately cease all activities, and if it's safe to do so, switch off any appliances you may be using. Assist any person who experiences any difficulty with the evacuation. Take a quick look to your left and right and see who is standing nearby. Then walk quickly and calmly to the assembly area via the nearest exit. At the assembly area, form into groups to assist the leader to ensure that everyone has been safely evacuated. Report to the leader if you cannot locate the person that was to your left or right before you left the building. Do not re-enter the building. Remain at the assembly area until otherwise instructed, and if for any reason you have to leave the assembly area, please let the leader know that you are leaving. If you're a leader of an activity, there are a couple of more things you need to be aware of. Firstly, you need to investigate the fire situation, and if there is any doubt whether there is a fire, call the fire service immediately. You need to ensure the safe occupation of all occupants from the building. Account for all the occupants at the assembly area and ensure occupants do not re-enter the building until it's safe to do so, and meet the fire services and advise them of any information relevant to the emergency. The way of making sure everyone is out is to appoint people and to have them check each room of the building, including the toilets at the rear of the building. I'll just show you where they are. If for any reason you are unable to access any room of the hall or of the toilets, you're to have this reported immediately to the fire services, and this will be the first area they'll focus their attention on. If you have any questions concerning these procedures, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Thank you very much for your time.